Hello everyone, welcome to Daily Dose of Insanity. My name is Thomas.
My name is Michael.
And today we have with us some very special animals. Python regius, aka the royal python, aka ball python, aka scaly puppies.
What?
As many of you know, we run a reptile rescue. We've been running it for about a year and a half now. Saved over 100 reptiles. Really? While I'm talking? Ball pythons are one of the most popular domestic snakes to have as pets, and for many reasons. They make really great pets. A lot of them actually make really good therapy pets. These guys are in the constrictor family, so they like to wrap around things, and a lot of people find that calming, hence why they're very good therapy pets. Since they're constrictors, they tend to be a lot more slower moving compared to, say, a garter snake. These guys are hardly ever aggressive. Usually it's either the owner's error or the snake just missing their prey. Bites are almost never out of aggression. These guys are some of the most docile snakes out there. Handling these guys is actually very easy. Make sure you're holding their entire body. Just like any animal, you don't want to be holding them up near their head and having the rest of their body hang down. Michael, you want to demonstrate picking them up by picking
You're holding it.
the snake?
You're holding one.
Basically, pick up where most of the body mass is. Have their head facing away when you pick them up. Never reach towards their head.
Gotta go in my hand.
They'll consider that predatory, and that could scare them and also cause them to bite you. So yeah, always be aware of where their head is. Pick them up from where most of their body mass is, usually towards the middle. And yeah, these guys can live between 20 and 40 years as well. So our friends here, this one is named Fluffy. Fluffy is a male ball python. Fluffy is a little over 2 years old, and I believe his color morph is pastel. We don't know that for sure, but just going based off of what pastels usually look like, it's pretty similar. But he is very gorgeous, and he's a very sweet snake too. Very calm, like many of them are. Enough you can see he's got a little bit of shed left on his head. If a snake ever has a bad shed, you can always soak them in some warm water. Do that once or twice and it should come right off.
This is Mellow, our largest ball python. She is a female. We don't know her age. She was one of our first rescues. She does have a burn, or used to have a burn somewhere, I think, yeah, right about here, all the way down, because the last owner had a heating pad inside the cage.
A heating pad, if you have one for these snakes, it should always be on the side, especially if a snake has been burned before. They're more susceptible to that heat. Snakes actually don't need the underbelly heat like a lot of reptiles do. As long as their whole body is up to that temperature, then they will be able to digest their food. It does not have to be specifically underbelly heat. So if you have a heating pad to increase the temperature of the enclosure, it can be on the side, just as long as it raises the temperature enough. And Mellow here is a normal morph, so this is what they look like in the wild. Even the normal coloration still looks amazing, just with the pattern and everything. It's gorgeous.
Ball python should have a cool side of about 80 and a hot side of 85 to 90 degrees. Not above 93, that could burn him like Mellow was burned.
Hey, look at her in a ball. Does that have anything to do with her name?
You know, Michael, I wonder why they call them ball pythons. I don't know. Never made any sense to me. At all. Like, why don't they call them like triangle pythons? Or square pythons? Where are you going, Ella?
You guys are boring her to death.
Look at that, though. Like,
That's
look at
not
that. It's, couldn't be a more perfect spiral. Oh, now, okay. She heard me say that, so now she's making a perfect spiral. You truly are something, Mellow.
A ball python should have 2 hides, one on each side, one on the cool side, one on the hot side. We recommend a big water bowl so they can get all of their extra shed off. They should have about 60% humidity. We recommend aspen shavings and frozen thawed rats or mice. The live ones, they can injure the snake. People have taken their snakes to the emergency room because the rats ate part of their snake.
Ball pythons are notorious for being picky eaters. Little things like changing of seasons or moving something in their enclosure or different temperature variants can make them go off food for even sometimes months at a time. The important thing is if your ball python goes off of food for a little while, don't panic. Give them a couple months. If they don't eat after, say, 3 months, then you can take them into your local exotics vet, and they can tube feed them, give them some vitamins to boost their appetite. And yeah, so important thing there, just don't panic. Your ball python is just picky. Anyway, that is it today.
That's it. That is
it. It's it. You're in it. You're standing in it.
That's all, folks. Can I say that? Alright, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. on this.
Safari? What?
Safari.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Comment below what your favorite reptile species is, and subscribe. Comment what other reptiles you guys want to see, what you guys want videos and how-tos on. Make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you all next time. Bye. Later. That's all, folks.
Standing in it.
Standing in it.
In it.
In it.
In it.